Let's practice English with latest news. Legendary tabla player Zakir Hussain. He has died at the age of 73. Legendary. You are a legend, but what you do is legendary. Tabla, trumpet, you know, and player, flute player, tabla player. This is an Indian word, but still in English it's possible because the person who died he was from India, and that's why he is said tabla player. This is taken from BBC News. The Indian classical music, very special. It's not common, it's not traditional, it's something special. Classical music icon. You have computer and there you have a lot of icons. So iconic people, iconic personality. So icon. He was a great person, that's why he was a music icon, and he died of idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. If you die for a country, that's die for the country. So a lot of people in 71, a lot of people died for the country. But if you have a disease, cancer, whatever, you will die of cancer. So he died because of a disease that's pulmonary. It's related to lungs. So you have idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, a lung disease, at a hospital in San Francisco. San Francisco is in America. He was born in India, but he was having treatment because of his high blood pressure in San Francisco, USA. His family said in his statement. Zakir was a full-time Grammy Award winner. He was a great personality, that's why he won 4 times the same award, Grammy Award. Grammy Award is a very special sort of award. So he got 4 times, that's why he is a legendary tabla player, right? Grammy Award winner, and he has received, the spelling is difficult, received the Padma Vibhushan. So Padma, before that is the Vibhushan, India's second highest civilian award. So if you win this award, it means you are in the second best civilian award. Legendary tabla player. Through his performances, he transformed the tabla into a globally loved solo instrument. So tabla is usually in subcontinent India, in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, but you have found this even in the whole world because this gentleman was a very special tabla player, and he transformed the tabla into a globally loved solo. So globally, you understand, global means world famous, world, so loved by world people. It was because he was a solo instrument player. Solo means single, one person, nobody else. When you play football, you cannot play football solo. When you sing, you can, and if you have sung with someone else, that means duet. So here it is solo instrument. That was the star of the show. Tabla is a pair of drums, trumpet. It is used in North Indian classical music. It was historically viewed as an accompaniment to the main performance. As news of Hussein's death broke, cholera broke out. So as news of Hussein's death broke means just out, not long ago. It's just a little earlier. So breaking news broke. The news broke. So as news of Hussein's death broke, tributes. People were thinking of this gentleman. They praised him. They are paying tributes, right? Because they're praising, as he was a great personality. So tributes have began pouring in. When you have a glass of water, what do? You pour a lot of water in the jug, in the mug, in the glass, like pouring in. So pouring in. Naran Ghosh, one person, he also plays the sitar and tabla. So sitar and tabla are a little bit different, you understand. And he called the news devastating, as the death news of this gentleman Zakir Hussain came broke, this gentleman Nayan Ghosh told that the news was devastating, dangerous, engulfing, devastating, very much severe. He said that his association with Zakir, he was a very good friend of Zakir. He had a long time with Zakir, so his association with Zakir went back 60 years to their childhood. So 6 years ago, this gentleman died at the age of 73 today, right? And 6 years ago, this gentleman Nayan Ghosh, he was in association with this gentleman. So 6 years to their childhood, boyhood, motherhood, livelihood, lot of words added with hood make the words noun. He was a path breaker, so he founded something special. He became the path finder, path breaker. If you find a new way, new path, that he is path breaker. Trailblazer, so trailblazer is another word, path breaker the similar word. A game changer, so he changed the style of tabla playing. He was an icon who put tabla and Indian music on the world map. So you have Bangladesh in the world map, but when Bangladesh was under India, you did not have Bangladesh in the world map. So Indian music was not that much favorite in the world, but his contribution to this music, tabla playing, contributed a lot, and that's why Indian music, like Bangladesh in the map, Indian music also on the world map by transcending. He's so outstanding, beyond imagination, transcending, crossing the boundary over 6 mark, right? When you hit the ball so hard, it goes over the boundary, transcending the boundary, transcending the boundaries of genre. This pronunciation is difficult. Genre, a kind of literary work, some kind of something. So genre, and inspiring in generations. So his music inspired generations of artists. So TE, you understand? Artist. He told the BBC. He was born in Mumbai in 1951. That was 73 years ago he was born, and that was in Mumbai. Hussain, that is the second name of Zakir Hussain. Zakir is the first name. In Indian culture, we use Zakir, but in Western culture, they use the second word. My name is Wahidur Rahman. They will say Mr. Rahman. But we say Wahidur. Wahidur is our main name. But in Western world, Bill Clinton. Clinton is main word. So Bill Clinton. Clinton is the second name, but this is the best, the most important of the full name. Began training under his father. So he was an apprentice to his father. His father was even a great giant. He was Allah Rakha Khan, Ustad Allah Rakha Khan, legendary person Allah Rakha Khan. His son is this gentleman who died today, a tabla maestro himself, maestro. So someone special in tabla, maestro. The pronunciation is difficult. Maestro himself, Hussain, that is Zakir, performed his first concert when he was just 7 years old. So he's such a gentleman, such a great performer. Even when he was a boy of 7 years, he even had his first concert. Can you imagine? Michael Jackson, he had number of concerts, and his concerts were so popular. But you understand, this gentleman had his first concert. That was when he was just 7 years old. In later years, his masterful dexterity. Dexterity means you have the ability, the skill, dexterity, very, very good quality, masterful dexterity, and creative genius. So he did not follow the other creators. He created himself. He changed musical tabla music differently from others. So he was a creative genius, and all this led to his becoming one of the most sought after accompanist to the very best of Hindustani classical musicians and dancers. Who wrote this? Nasrin Munni Kabir. She wrote in a biography that was published in 2018, that is 6 or more years ago. Reviewing his 2009 performance at Newark's Carnegie Hall. This is a very famous hall in New York City, Carnegie Hall. There, the New York Times described him as a fearsome technician, but also a whimsical inventor. So fearsome means he did not fear anything. He was a very talented. He was boastful. He was so much aggressive, and he was a great technician. And but it was not that good in case when he was a whimsical inventor. Inventor, invention. If something is there, that is discovered, and if something is not there, if you make history, that is inventor. And this was not that good. He was a whimsical inventor. He was so much impulsive. He was so much quick. He could not really dare anybody. So he rarely seems overbearing, even when the blur of his fingers rival the beats of a hummingbird's wings. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.